Hi guys, so today on another episode of me sharing my trading journey, let's dive into the chart and do the analysis. Today we can see that we have improved the way we make our videos. So we are going to do analysis on Euro USD to determine the market direction and the bias. First, we are going to take up all our drawings. We're going to take up all our drawings. Then we'll take the market a monthly time frame. Inside this monthly time frame, you can see that market goes on a bearish order flow for since 2008. Market was on a bearish order flow. Market was on a bearish order flow since 2008. We can use our trend line to determine this. Using your trend line, so now, since market has been going bearish and it has constantly hit in or inside the trend line, but here now, this particular zone, you will notice something new here. In this zone, you will notice something new in this zone, in this particular zone that I put circle. You will notice something new here. What is the what is the new thing we will notice here? We will notice that market has managed to break up this trend line. So when market break this trend line, what are we expecting? We're expecting market to drop to come and hit this trend line here, which means market is slowly changing direction from this downtrend to uptrend. And here again, we can see something. When market bring this particular low here, this low here is supposed to break this low so that it will tell us that our trend is still going on downtrend. But no, this low was not able to break this low, and then it forms a lower high here, and then it managed to still break this internal liquidity to form a higher high, which is trying to tell us that the market is not trying to shift structure to an uptrend. So now we'll go further on our analysis. So here in this monthly time frame, we can see something. We can see that we have a fair value gap here, which this fair value gap has an order block below it, which can be seen as a turning point. So we can see this fair value gap here, we'll mark it out. Then we are done with analysis inside the monthly time frame. Now go to the weekly time frame. Inside this weekly time frame now, we'll now see that market is slowly going up from this printing some bullish candlesticks. So what can we see there? We'll look closely on something. Here now we can see that there is an order block here, which managed to break this structure. We can call here a change of character, which managed to break this structure. We can call it a change of character. Let's write it. Change of character. So we can see a change of character here. So after this change of character, market is now rejecting back with bullish candlesticks. And we all know that this market, we want to take it bearish. That means in this entire leg here, we want to take the market bearish in this leg like this to hit this other block, or rather the other block, or this here, look at this the other block here. We are taking this market bearish. So this is the counter trend of a pro trend of the monthly time frame. So now, after market changed this character here, you can see that market give us an another block here. Market gave us another block here. Market gave us another block here. So we are done with weekly. We'll now switch to daily to check on something. In this daily, you can see that there is two things we are seeing there. This is the weekly order block. This entire place here is the weekly order block. And then in this daily, you can see a candle here. This white candle now, that place is also an order block inside daily, and it conforms to that of weekly. And we have a fair value gap here. This is the fair value gap. I will mark it. Let me just mark it to show. This is the fair value gap. And market has even started rejecting inside it. So this is a fair value gap. So now what we understand here is that the overall trend we are taking it bearish. But now inside this daily, this is our turning point for the bearish. This is our turning point for the bearish. That's the pro trend. But now this leg here now is a counter trend. This leg here now is a counter trend. This leg here now is a counter trend. So we are waiting for market to hit here before we start taking it bearish. But inside this counter trend, you can still find opportunity to trade. What are the opportunities? Here we can see an order block here. This is an order block inside this daily. This is an order block. That's the last order block that is being created. And inside this daily, this particular place is a strong low, which we don't want it to be taken out. Or we can even consider this as a strong low, which we don't want it to be taken out. This is strong low, which we don't want it to be taken out. And then this is the high. The high has been taken out, which has shown us that the direction of the market is even going up. This is the high. The high has been taken out, while the low has not been taken out. This is the high. The high has been taken out, while the low has not been taken out. So now we'll switch to 4 hour time frame. When you switch to 4 hour time frame, there is something we are seeing here. We'll see that market break structure to the upside here, taking off all these highs that were created. So this is a break of structure. And what are the places that sponsor this break of structure? We say that now our strong high here inside this place I circled here now, our strong high will be this. Our strong low, sorry, this low now here. We don't want this low to be taken out. So now we can see two things. You can see two other block there. You can see this one, this place is an other block, and you can also see this place is an other block. But me, I will consider taking this one with a rejection candle as another block. I will consider taking this one as another block because it sweeps liquidity, it breaks structure. I consider taking this as another block. So this one here, I consider taking it as another block. So now we are going to buy this trade from here, from here. We are going to buy this trade from here. So from here we can see that the trade has been rejecting here, and even in this rejection, there is how we take it to make sure that yes, the trade is rejected. We are seeing that the trade has break this structure to the upside. Now inside this rejection, let's mark this rejection here, and then we will now scale to the lower time frame to check what is the rejection. This rejection, lower time frame to check what the rejection is. To make sure if the rejection is rejecting to come and hit this zone, let me use this to make sure is it rejecting to come and hit this zone before it fire ups that that high in daily, that high we see in daily time before it reject continuously. So we are going to go and check if this is what the price is trying to do. Market action. So now we are seeing some rejection here. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. Inside this 1 hour time frame, there is something we'll see. Inside this 1 hour time frame, we see that market break structure here, but market forms high here. So this high here to consider it a strong high and weak high, weak low. This is our strong high. This is the low. We just want to see where the market will break first so that we determine the movement. And then this is the low. And this is the low. So now this is the low. And we can see market is constantly going down. So we'll go to 15 minutes to check on something. Inside these 15 minutes, this is our low, this is our high. So let's see which direction is market going to take the high to tell us that the uptrend will continue. Is market going to take this low, tell us that the market has rejected and is going to continue in downtrend to fill this demand zone here. That's support, yeah, this support zone. So here you can see the market break structure to the upside. This is the break of structure, not market. This is the break of structure here. But now market has rejected here and it forms a strong high that we don't want it to be taken because market will reject that. So inside this lake now, we are going to check what the market is forming. You can see that here, but let's check it in 5 minute time frame. Inside 5 minute time frame, inside 5 minute time frame, you can see that market is creating higher high and higher lows. Sorry, lower lows and lower highs. Market is creating lower low and lower high. So we have to. Now this market here, we're expecting this leg, this place to break this low so that it will confirm to us that this market is going down before we will now find confirmation and then keep selling to the downside. But we must break this low before we confirm that. So that's that for today. I'll keep sharing my forex journey till we go to the destination we want to go. The knowledge, we'll keep sharing the knowledge. I'll be posting it in my pages, both on Instagram and YouTube and also Facebook. So that's the analysis. So accurately, we are saying that we are going to have a short sell from this place to fill this demand zone. So let me use this one. We're going to have a short sell from this place, from this rejection, fill up this demand zone, and then hit the main supply zone in daily. The main supply zone in daily. So once we hit this main supply zone in daily, we're going to sell. The market will change because this entire leg here is a counter trend. This entire leg here is a counter trend. It's a counter trading. This entire leg here is a counter trading. That's but once market hits this daily supply, supply zone, it's going to go to a pro trend that it's usually on to hit the main zone in monthly. This is the main zone in monthly. This is where we want the market to come, but this is going to take long. There will be a lot of noise that will take place. So this is what we are waiting for. That's that. We're waiting for market to. We can sell from here, from this point to here. But that's a counter trend inside the mini trend. This is a mini trend. This is a minor trend. The major trend is this one. While this one is a minor trend that is going up slowly to hit the major trend before the major trend continues. So that's how you understand all these things. So endeavor to follow me if you want to see my videos. I know my videos will be somehow long, sometimes 15 minutes, but I need to do it like that so that I'll explain my knowledge and for others to understand what I also understand. So thank you for staying here. For now, we'll say that we are going to sell euro from this point to here, then buy it from this point to here. Then when it hit here, we'll just be looking out to sell until we engulf engulf this noise. Then market will still reject. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Let's meet in the next video.